Hello everyone, it's Olumayowa Victor Ogushala from iDPS. iDPS means I diagnose and proffer solutions. Today I've got a very useful video in business management for everyone who is a business management student around the world. Also, if you're working in any organization or if you're an entrepreneur doing business, today's video will be very useful for us. What do I talk about today? Today I talk about the 7 P's of the marketing mix. So today I talk about marketing. Let's refresh our memory. Marketing is a process where we identify, anticipate and satisfy our customer requirements while making a profit. But today we talk about the 7 P's of the marketing mix. First of all, what is the marketing mix? The marketing mix is a combination of variables that business organizations can use to satisfy their customers and then make profit. Yeah? So let's make an example of a cake. Yeah? Let's go out of business and pretend that we are caterers and talk about a cake. When you want to make a cake, there's a combination of mixes that you have to do. You need flour, you need sugar, you need eggs, you need butter, and you mix all these things together to make a lovely cake. Yeah? Coming back to the business class to talk about 7 P's of marketing mix. Yeah? Business organizations will need to make use of their products, the promotional techniques, the pricing strategies, the place, the people that work in the organization, the processes and the physical evidence. They will need to make use of all these variables in the most effective and efficient way to deliver valuable goods and services or products to the customers and therefore make profit. Let's start with the 4 P's. Yeah? The initial 4 P's of the marketing mix were products, price, place, and promotion. So when we talk about products, the first thing I would like to say to you is that there's huge competition out there. Yeah? For every business, there is a competitor and there's a rival. Therefore, your product must have a unique selling point. Maybe it's tangible products or maybe it's intangible products, services. Your product must have a unique selling point. The USP of your product must be very clear. The value that you are offering to customers must be very clear. Customers want quality products. So for products there, first P, product, it has to be quality products. Value for money for the customers. Let's go to the second P, and that is the price. Of course, this is the value that the amount of money the customers pay for the product or service they get from you. There are different pricing strategies that we can use. Pricing strategy number 1 could be penetration pricing. It means that you go with a very low price just to win the hearts of the customers, and you gain as much customers as you would gain as possible because your prices are low. This is a strategy that is good when it's a highly competitive market. So if you are not the only one in that business, a lot of people are doing that service. If you go in with a penetration pricing strategy, the prices are reduced and then customers will troop in because you offer low prices. The other pricing strategy would be skimming. Yeah? The skimming pricing strategy will mean that you start with a very high price. When you start with a high price, it's because you are the only one who is offering that product, or you are the only one who is offering that service at the moment, and therefore customers don't have a choice. They have to buy from you even though you have a high price. So I talk about penetration strategy, I talk about skimming strategy. Let's talk about competitive pricing strategy. Competitive pricing strategy simply means that you are charging what your competitors in the industry are charging as well. Another pricing strategy could be the psychological pricing strategy. Have you ever gone to a shop to buy something and instead of having the price as 100 euros for the product or service, it says 99.99, yeah? And that's cycle, and then somebody says, whoa, this is not even up to 100 euro. I better get this for myself, okay? And that's psychological pricing strategy. Also, we have the loss leader pricing strategy, and with the loss leader pricing strategy, you are offering prices that are the lowest in the industry, and this is a strategy which you're used in order to get customers into the shop, because you know that when they come in to get product X, they will like to get products Y and Z as well. So there are different pricing strategies that we can use to get customers involved in our products. Now we talk about the third P, which is the place. Place these days is not just traditional shops or stores or offices, or factories. Place could also be online. So where would the customers access your products? Okay, is it a physical or is it online? And that will be place as well. Talking about promotion, what promotional techniques would you use to let the customers be aware of your product or services? Does your business have, is it online promotion? Okay, is it offline promotion? Are you using a website? Are you using the social media? Or offline, are you using billboards or mass media like the TV or the radio to advertise your services? But promotion is about making the customers aware of your offerings, of your products or services. Those were the first 4 P's. It's 7 P's. So later, 2 theorists known as Booms and Bittner came up with extra 3 P's, and these extra 3 P's are people, processes, and physical evidence. For people, we talk about your employees, the stakeholders involved in your so who are your employees? How do you treat them? Who are your customers? You have to, marketing is defined as the process of identifying the customers. You have to identify the people, you have to anticipate on their needs, and you have to deliver their needs. The people again could be your employees, or customers, and other stakeholders, including suppliers. We talk about processes. How are the processes that you use to deliver value to the customers? Do you have complex, unnecessarily complex processes, or do you have simplified, easy to use processes? That is the question that we ask ourselves when we talk about processes. And lastly, we have physical evidence. And for physical evidence, we are talking about the physical layout of your business. What does the ambience look like? Is it a clean environment? When customers come into your store or into your business, is it easy for them to identify exactly what they need? This is what the physical evidence or physical layout is about. So ladies and gentlemen, that was an explanation of the 7 P's of the marketing mix. Thank you, and I hope you find that interesting. As you know, I like to get feedback for every of the videos. So if you find this interesting, please send us an email at info@idpsconsults.com or visit our website www.idpsconsults.com to let us know how we can serve you better. We want to educate the world, so we are happy to take feedback from you and serve you better. You know that I will not go until I talk about my passion, and my passion is that Africa must develop. Therefore I say, are you an African anywhere in the world? Keep doing everything to promote African unity, and keep doing all you can do to make sure that Africa must develop. In English language, I'd like to say thank you very much. In Dutch language, from the Netherlands, I'd like to say dankjewel. From Yoruba language, from Nigeria, West Africa, I'd like to say esheo. Bye.